now in the lead. Normal service is resumed. Herven in second, Tanak in third, Osberg in fourth. 11 seconds between the top three.
And then Henning Solberg in 8th position, Martin Prokop 9th, Juho Hänninen back up into that 10th position overall. So Ogier into the lead as we go into the final stage of the morning's loop, stage 10. Still an epic fight at the battle, don't forget. These spectators are getting their money's worth here, Jules.
Oh yeah, there's only 11 seconds between the top three. It's quite amazing after a day and a half of rallying. But Ogier now, he had the lead yesterday, he let it slip. He's not going to let it go a second time unless this man can do anything about it. But he's been slowed down because there is Tanak, and this, for the observant people will remember, is the corner where Jari-Matti had that monster of an accident in 2009.
You never want to see a driver out of the car. Let's take a closer look at what's happened to Tanak.
You can see this is the barrier which Latvala went off, down. Tanak saying that when he hit the Armco and he started rolling, it stopped after 4 rolls, and he said to the co-driver, "We can't over the Armco because we've stopped rolling so quickly." Huge amount of damage to that car.
And huge disappointment after what was being a great rally for Tanak.
And news is just coming through that he won't restart tomorrow.
He will not, unfortunately. We won't see him on the final day in Portugal. So it's Mads Osberg who now moves up to 3rd position. That top three then, Ogier, Hirvonen and Osberg. Little change at the rear, apart from obviously people moving up just 1 position. Ketema back into that 10th position and leading WRC2.
So it was back to service. Obviously the cars get sorted out. Royalty of rallying again. But 3 more stages to go this afternoon. Drier conditions, maybe slightly easier on the tyre choice. Join us for those final stages soon.
Welcome back to Rally Portugal. 3 more stages remain in the afternoon on day 2. Myself supporters there. That's a friendly wave to the crowd.
Well, that's it. Road sections all part of rallying. Obviously, getting from one stage to they have to abide by the road rules and go through the small villages that line the Portuguese roads.
And these hillsides are very lined, aren't they?
Yeah,
Plenty
they are.
of spectators around. WRC2 is where we're at now then. This is Carl Kruder. Now, putting a huge amount of pressure on 3rd place Pontus Tiedemann. Kruder sits in 4th position, but that pressure he kept on all day. It's going to be a tight fight for that 3rd position. Just a handful of seconds between Kruder and Tiedemann going into the final day. Pontus, though, keeping it very cool and calm out there. He's aware that Kruder is knocking on the door of his 3rd position. But the young Swede is keeping it honest out on the stages.
That's it. We've got to remember this guy is the first time in this car this weekend. Doing a great job is Tiedemann.
Now, Jari Ketema has led for the majority of the event, but had a power steering issue, which he managed to fix, luckily, just before he went into the 31-kilometre stage. Just a quick reset to the car and he was good to go. Great battle going on with Nasser Al-Attiyah, but at the end of the day, Ketema is in 2nd position. And this is the man who's leading. New to WRC2 for this season, it's Nasser Al-Attiyah.
As you said yesterday, he's got to be one to watch, and he's proving that tag that we've given him.
He certainly is. We are going to see a thrilling battle for sure in WRC2 on the final day. It's the battle for the lead between Nasser Al-Attiyah and Jari Ketema. Confirmation of the time difference, then just 11.2 seconds, tantalizingly close between them. Pontus in 3rd with Carl Kruder just 4.4 seconds adrift. Portuguese driver Bernardo Sosa in 5th position in WRC2.
So back to the main event and the WRC, and beating the drum, that's spectator Santa Clara and Santa de Sierra, stage 11 and 12.
They are having some serious fun out there. I'm slightly jealous.
What is going on there?
I have no idea.
There's a rally to watch, guys.
I don't think they're concerned.
They don't seem to be concerned one little bit.
They're enjoying themselves. That's what we want to see out on the stages. And that's what the drivers want to see, and they mention it. You know, they're very observant, Jules. It's not just about all these notes. You know, they notice those spectators as well. Hannanen now, puncture in the morning, puncture in the afternoon again.
That's it. Hit something right at the end of the stage. There, just knocking the tyre off the rim. So he was lucky that it was right at the end.
Here's his teammate Thierry Neuville, setting incredible pace during the afternoon, Neuville. But
yeah, there's a bit of an issue with the left rear on these Hyundais. Drivers seem to like tapping them on things. That was a tree.
The quote from Neuville was, "I hit something very slightly."
That was more than a glancing blow, in my opinion.
He damaged his rear suspension. He did lose time, but he did successfully make it through the stage. He nursed the car home.
First sighting of Andres Mikkelsen today, powering his way through the stage. Was going to have a bit of a workout.
He certainly was. Those upper shoulders and arms were really going to be tested, as he had a power steering issue in this stage.
Here's our man back again, Mr. Ogier, now starting to eke out that lead. The challenger Hirvonen just couldn't keep up with it.
And it was on stage 8, Jules, where Sébastien Ogier picked up yet another stage win, making it the 200th stage win for the Volkswagen Polo. That is impressive.
It's quite scary as well. Look at the speed down here. That is not much wider than the car that rode Ogier and Ingrassia. Fully on it. 200 stage wins in a car that's only just over a year old. I remember that section from the Recce downhill, really steep downhill that is. Polo soaking with every rock, every bump with complete ease.
Now, we've talked about tyre choice, tyre tactics here. It's all about how much soft compound tyre you've got left. This man didn't have many.
And looking how dry it is. Again, I think like yesterday, no choice was really right or wrong. It was how you manage them. And Hirvonen was just struggling a bit.
Sébastien Ogier extending that lead now over Mikko Hirvonen, 20.8 of a second. Mads Osberg still sitting in third position. Sordo for Hyundai in fourth, his teammate Thierry Neuville in fifth.
Neuville, obviously nursing that problem, may plummet down the order. Solberg 6th, Mikkelsen with his power steering problems in 7th, Hannanen in 8th.
Stage 13, unlucky for some, they say.
It's a final stage of the day.
A lot of drivers will be pretty glad of that, I can assure you.
We had drama in the final stage of yesterday. Were we all about to get through everything? Henning Solberg, another strong, solid day. No big problems today for the Norwegian, and everything going fine. Unlike in this car, Neuville is on a Saturday afternoon drive today.
He has to be. He's nursing the I-20 through the final stage. He will lose a lot of time. Look at that rear wheel, how much it's moving around there.
Very similar to what Atkinson had in Mexico, but the other side.
This is the man in third position then, Mads Osberg. Now, he has successfully saved some nice soft tyres for tomorrow's power stage. He seems pretty proud on that fact. Solid day from Osberg, which sees him hold that third position at the end of the day. But for Ogier, it just keeps on coming. More speed, more pace, more seconds in my favour, please.
That's it. Osberg keeping some soft tyres for tomorrow's power stage. He might have a small argument with this man in that power stage because he likes a full house.
So at the end of the day, Ogier's lead a massive 38.1 seconds over Mikko Hirvonen, with Mads Osberg still in third, Sordo in fourth, Henning Solberg now up to fifth position. You see Thierry Neuville dropping down to seventh with that suspension problem.
That's it, and our WRC2 leader Nasser Al-Attiyah in 10th place at the end of the day. Back to service, end of the day. Henning Solberg happy with his position. Jari Matti happy getting through today. Had a puncture at one point in the day. Mads Osberg in third at the end of it. And the hand boys had a good day.
What was today about? Did Sebastian Ogier just pick better tyres than you did?
No, I think we picked the same tyres, but he had new tyres and I didn't. So I used all my soft tyres yesterday and this morning. So for the afternoon I had to go with used tyres. And it was still the right choice. I was faster than Östberg, but you know, his tyres are a lot better than mine. Mine are completely sick, so I could not match his pace at all.
So can you hang on to this second place tomorrow, or is it a case of looking at the power stage and going for those 3 points?
Well, I hope I can keep my second place. It's quite safe gap into Ogier and Östberg as well, so hopefully I can keep it and then get some more points from the power stage.
This afternoon I think I had a really clean drive, like I'm used to do when it's hard for the tyres, and I was just focusing on saving them all the time, driving very clean and smooth, and at the end of the loop that paid off.
What type of tyres have you got tomorrow, and are they the right ones to keep the lead and win the rally?
Yeah, I think now we are in a really good position, but still 40 k's to go, so I have to stay concentrate, but for sure it looks comfortable for us now, and we have to avoid a mistake and stay away from the problem, and should be okay.
I think Sebastian sums it up quite well. Avoiding mistakes is key tomorrow. Just over 40 kilometres, 3 stages, and one of those stages is the all-important power stage. Extra driver points there, of course. It's been another tough day in Portugal. One day remains. Will it be a good one for Ogier? Join us tomorrow to find out.